Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I highly suggest that you guys consider subscribing, especially if you're interested in becoming a model or an actor. I make weekly videos, guys, where I give you guys some of the best tips on how to be a model, how to be an actor in this industry. So definitely check out my channel, check out some of my content, and if you guys like it, hit me with a thumbs up. All right. So in this video, I want to break down the 4 main types of modeling contracts that most models sign. So stick with me. I'm going to explain the 4 main types of modeling contracts coming right up. All right, guys, so let's get to it. So the very first type of contract is your mother agency contract. So you might be asking, what exactly is a mother agency and how do they actually work? So a mother agency is like literally your first agent as a model. This is the first agent that you sign with. So like, for example, a mother agency in Lagos, Nigeria is Few Models. And what they actually do is that they partner with bigger agencies across the world. So like they may partner with like Elites or Wilhelmina models and get their models signed and get them jobs in other cities around the world. So like a model agency in Lagos, Nigeria could get their models work in New York, Paris, Milan, you name it. So that's why they're a mother agency, is that when they extend their contracts to other agencies in other cities, they're actually still getting a percentage of that contract of whatever job the model books in overseas. The mother agency still gets a cut. So for example, if you are a model and you sign a mother agency contract, if your mother agency gets you into a bigger agency or a different agency in another city, you're actually going to be paying 20% commission to both agents. Typically, if you're just working with your agent, you would only pay 20% to your agent. But now, since you're working with 2 agencies, maybe one locally and one abroad, if the one abroad gets you work, you're going to pay both of your agents. So you're losing about 40% commission and you're keeping 60% of yours for yourself. So that's sort of how a mother agency works, and that's sort of how the contract goes. All right, so the next type of contract is a non-exclusive contract. And this is a contract that could actually work in the model's favor because it gives you the flexibility to sign with other agencies. So for example, in LA, I'm signed to EMG models, but I'm signed on a non-exclusive contract. So this gives me the flexibility to sign with other agencies. So that way you don't feel like you're tied down and you can only stick and work with one agency. So you can sign to different agencies for different purposes like commercial print, high fashion, editorial, whatever. So that's the benefit of a non-exclusive contract, and that's kind of how it goes. Now, obviously the next type of contract is an exclusive contract. So typically when you sign an exclusive contract, the agencies will sign you for like a 1-year exclusive or a 2-year exclusive even. So now this kind of works in your favor if it's a bigger agency. Like for example, when I was in Chicago, I was signed to an exclusive contract with Elite Model Management. And this kind of worked in my favor because they were getting me a lot of work. So there was almost like no opportunities to even look at other agencies because I was working and going out a lot. So it's a good idea to sign an exclusive contract if it's a bigger agency. If it's a smaller agency, you might want to think about it. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad idea to sign an exclusive with them, but just make sure that they're actually pushing you and like getting you out and getting you seen by clients. Now, the last type of modeling contract that models can sign is a one-time only contract. So a one-time only contract is kind of self-explanatory. So for example, if a client is specifically looking for models with gap tooth, but the agency doesn't have any models with a gap tooth on their board, they might go out and do some casting on their own or try to find some models with gap tooth. Once they find you, they might book you for the job, but they will sign you to a one-time only contract just to test how you perform. And if you perform well, and then if they can get you other jobs as well, they might convert your one-time only contract to a full contract, like a 1-year exclusive or non-exclusive or what have you. So that's kind of what a one-time only contract is. It's on a per job basis, and it can always convert to something else. So another thing to note is that with these contracts, it's usually typical to pay anywhere from 10, 15, or 20% commission to your agent. I've never seen it go over 20%. 20% is usually the max that I've seen. But that's normal. So when you get paid, Usually the clients pays your agency takes out their 20%, and then they cut you a check. So that's kind of how it goes. So if you guys have more questions about this, drop a comment down below. Always like to hear from you guys. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something new, hit me with a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys sharing my videos. I definitely love that. I'll see you guys in my next video.